Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome to our camp. I'm Sarah, Nick's behind the camera, and with our two little doggies we're travelling the world by van, slowly.
So we're currently in Etremadura, about half an hour's drive from Caceres, the beautiful old town of Caceres. And we've stumbled upon this absolutely stunning nature reserve, and it's so peaceful and so quiet.
Yes, if you like spots isolated on your own, then this spot is the place to come. And we just came across this kind of accidentally, didn't we? And it's kind of quite weird.
It's crazy, like it's like from the prehistoric age. There's all these crazy rock formations, all these weird like monoliths, just all different shapes just sticking out of nowhere. There's this big sort of reservoir, but it's not for swimming.
We've been down there to the shore side. It looks a bit kind of algae. It's quite low. There's lots of bird life down here, but I wouldn't swim in at this time of year. Maybe after it's rained a bit, perhaps it'll be a different story. So anyway, we've just been hanging out here for the last few days and it's been pretty special.
I know we're in Etremadura, which is kind of central Spain, and it's sort of at the end of the summer, so it's still quite hot, but there's hardly anyone here. It's so peaceful. So every morning we're waking up and just hearing the bird song. That's all you can hear.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's anything to do with the pandemic. People aren't coming out. A lot of people aren't travelling to Spain, but it's empty in this part of the world. It really is.
We've been in this spot in like a little eucalyptus forest, and then we've been in another spot where you're surrounded by these beautiful rock formations.
Yeah, but there's like literally hundreds of spots you can go and park in. It's a huge area. You could fit hundreds of vans down here and still have your own little section. So because we've not been able to swim in the lake, we've been having little showers to cool down every day.
As I said, we've been moving between these two spots. Here in this little wooded area you get the nice shade to escape the hottest time of the day, and we've also made the most out of our awning. We've had the awning up and this little sort of elephant sheet up to give us a proper nice bit of shade and a nice little base. We've had the mat out, having had lunch and evening meals out here. It's been really, really nice.
It's been brilliant, isn't it? We've proper set up camp again here. We love it. This is the perfect place to watch the sunset every night.
Golden hour. I've never seen it so golden. It's incredible. So it's just been nice chilling out again in a nice little location away from everyone. Proper social distancing we are. And then we popped into the village to pick up water, so we've been able to have the showers and to get a bag of ice from the little supermarket. It's just been, it's been nice, but again, we have to move on.
Because we haven't got very far, have we, since the last vlog. But anyway, we will be moving quicker soon. We are going to the north, and in fact, we're moving on tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, the boys have been enjoying it, though. Dizzy's just been up to his usual tricks, chasing anything that moves. Bouncing around on the rocks, looking in all the little crevices. Dizzy, get your head out that hole. Charlie's been entertained by the birds and the sheep. There seems to be like a random flock of sheep, no shepherd.
We have to watch Charlie though, because I think he fancies himself as a bit of a sheepdog. So obviously we can't let him chase the sheep. This place kind of reminds us of somewhere in Australia as well, because you've got all the eucalyptus trees and then these big boulders, and obviously it's very dry and quite vast, isn't it, kind of thing. So we really just didn't expect to find this place.
Yeah, we were just kind of heading north, you know, heading to the northern coast of Spain. So anything on the way we find was a bonus. We found some stunning spots.
Yeah. I mean, we have researched some places where we're going to go. We've researched where we're going to go tomorrow morning, where we'll take you to, and we've researched other little national parks and things. But generally, we've just been finding these places and going, "Oh wow, this is nice." You know, in fact, everywhere we've been so far, isn't it? So.
Where we've been, we said, "Oh, we could just stay here for a week."
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to pack the camp up for the night and go and watch the sunset over the lake for one last time.
By the way, guys, if you've got yourself an octopus yet, this thing is absolutely brilliant. Look how many pairs of smalls we can fit on here. And it can just swing round and dry. There's a link in our description if you haven't got yourself one of these.
Why not?
With all of our other links. And while we're talking about links, that shower as well, the USB shower, is absolutely brilliant. We've said it before, you need to get yourself one of those too.
See, this is great, this little area. We've had this as a washing line.
Yeah, we've got that, and then we've got washing line here and washing line here for bigger items.
And then this, if you notice this is like the baby gate, which is just stored here.
Which we do need because Dizzy's very naughty, as we've said before. And he's been very naughty in this spot, hasn't he?
Yes,
again.
he has, always. Entertaining and funny. You never stop laughing at him all day long, but so annoying.
And then sometimes you just get a little bit angry and shout him at the same time. But anyways, yeah, we're going to pack down a bit and then we're going to go and sit over there and watch the sun go down.
So base camp all packed up.
Yeah, and the reason why we do this at night is, I mean, we could probably just leave it all out, you know, we are staying here for a few days, but we like to be kind of prepared in case we need to make a fast getaway, and after all, it's not like a paid proper campsite, is it? So we like to kind of keep ourselves tidy in the evenings.
And you don't know if it's going to get windy.
Yeah.
Or things falling from the trees, or, you know.
Yeah, so we have our things out in the daytime and just pack them up at night and then do the same the next day. But, I mean, just look how beautiful this place is. And this is what we do to tire Dizzy out at the end of the day and to give ourselves a little bit of frisbee practice.
Turn that racket off so we can actually hear the birds singing.
This is the best time of the day, isn't it? When you get up and your husband's made you a coffee.
And your wife's made the bed.
When I said my husband makes coffee, actually meant is he does a half job.
Her husband has been busy taking pictures and getting footage for the next vlog. Because you've got a small window of opportunity. You've got about 3 hours before it gets too hot and the light changes. Right now, it's really peaceful, really soft light, nice and cool. All the birds are singing.
We love this time of the day, don't we?
Perfect, yeah.
But don't get too excited because we're leaving today.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, we need to drink these coffees, have breakfast and then get to Caceres before it gets too busy. So guys, what do you think of my new t-shirt? This was one of my favourites before, but it had a weird stain here. So Sarah sewed me a little pocket there. So isn't it useful for keeping, you know, you can keep battery in there, or
your phone,
or lighter, or your phone.
There you go.
Always know where it is.
You put loads of things in there.
Generally keep nothing in it, but it's useful to have, isn't it? A little bit of pocket change or something. So yeah, happy. Sarah makes loads of stuff. Loads of cool stuff. You know what to say then.
And we are just getting ready to go back into civilization after days in the wilderness. And the van's a bit of a mess, so we're going to have a tidy up. We are copying all of our footage onto the laptop, ready to make
too much again.
Always far too much. Ready to make into a brand new vlog for you guys. We've got our little power oak generator charging up some bits and bobs because we're quite low on the main battery.
That's a little Dizzee power oak generator. And where's the other one? Can you spot it? There it is.
Doubles up as a
box.
As a box, a drum, a bongo. Yeah, so we better collect those little doggies up and head into wherever we're going.
Where are we going down?
Caceres. There's a big dog over there. Looks a bit
Caceres.
like a sheep. So are our doggies tied up, or are they going to go and say hello?
Two doggies out. Oh, look at our doggies. So well behaved. Look at that. Oh my goodness. What's happened? Shall I? When Charlie goes. So Dizzee was actually alright with those two dogs that you probably didn't catch on camera. He makes a lot of noise. A lot of noise to start with, so he sounds like he's just going to go crazy on them. But then he runs up to them and they're friends. So yeah, I was just chatting to the guy. He lives here and he's just saying it's quite nice October and November when it starts raining, and it's like the Serengeti, a little drop of water and all the greenery flourishes, and it just comes out and looks completely different. So autumn is actually better than spring, because spring lasts a couple of weeks before it goes really dry and dusty.
We won't be here then, though, will we? We might be.
Might
the way we're travelling. The speed we're travelling.
What we got there?
Just some orange juice. Nothing that special. No vodka.
Feeling foxy. I am actually, darling. Feeling quite foxy today.
I need to get a new mug. I really do. That's so embarrassing, isn't it? Feeling foxy. Well, it's actually quite cute because it's kind of like Charlie, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why we got it. But it's a bit weird. Well, we got it because I think it was €1 or something. Make jokes about alcohol, should I?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So we still haven't got this fixed. We haven't gone that far, but we will look into a mechanics to fix it. But until then, we've got this little thing of grease, and we're just going to make sure it's greased up. We're just going to put some grease inside there. I mean, I don't think any's leaked out, but still, we'll just put some in. We put Gorilla Tape on it. A really bad job.
Temporary fix.
Very temporary fix. But we've just put a little bit of Gorilla Tape around the bits that are snapped. By the way, if you haven't been following along, that's the boot for the joint, the CV joint, steering joint, and it's split. And we need to get it fixed, and we haven't done yet. So we're just doing temporary fixes until we get to a mechanic.
We are not trained mechanics, which is the reason why we're not attempting ourselves, because it's part of the steering block. So if we attempted it, we probably wouldn't last much longer on the road. You know, just like you wouldn't get a mechanic to edit a video and go into the editing software, or you know, if you got a problem with your health, you go to the doctors. If you've got a problem with your van and you don't know what you're doing, you go to the mechanics.
Exactly, my love.
There you go, that's my little rant over.
Right guys, so we've just come into Caceres, Old Town. Hopefully I'm saying that right. There's a couple of Caceres or Caceres in Spain.
I think it's actually Caceres.
Caceres.
Caceres is near us, small town. This is a city, and it's a 12th century medieval city, I think.
It's got a really impressive old town, so that's what we're here to see. We've left the van just down a little motorhome park, like near a big green area. Dizzee is staying in the van, chief of security. He was being a bit lazy, he didn't seem like he wanted to go out at all, whereas little Charlie was desperate to come with us, so...
He's in the shade though, he's in the shade, and we've left fans on, so he's totally fine.
He's fine, and this little fella's coming with us. And let's go and check out the pretty old town then.
Yeah, we've just walked through the walls. It's got a wall surrounding it with 30 towers. I don't think we're going to see them all today. Maybe a couple, but yeah.
It's quite nice to be back in civilization, see a bit of life after being in the wilderness for days on end, isn't it?
But not nice having to wear your mask again.
Yes.
So, mask up. Charlie's getting a little lift. It's a bit hot. He's getting a bit tired. He's out of practice on these hikes. He needs to lose his kilos first.
It's not even a hike, it's a little walk around town. Bless him. Hey Charlie.
This is a sightseeing tour. You know which way to go, darling?
Yeah, all the way down this way.
It's got a really nice old town, very impressive. The architecture's a blend of Renaissance and Gothic. The walls are 12th century medieval Moorish. And fun fact for you here as well, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, part of the show was filmed here, King's Landing, and as you're walking around the streets it does take you back to that show.
And it's got the best, is it the best preserved or the second best?
The second best preserved Islamic cisterns, waterways in Europe, and the best in Spain.
Waterways inside. It was very dark in there, but Nick managed to take a couple of photos that we'll throw in the vlog now.
Yeah, very nice, cool old town, but it's getting on now and we need to get back to Dizzee.
Yes.
Make sure he's all right. So we'll see you back at the van.
So we've left Caceres, we're back on the road, heading north to the unknown destination. Basically, we're just going to try and find somewhere now to park up for the rest of the day. Kind of a bit undecided where to go, whether to head towards Portugal or whether to just continue north through Spain. So we're not going too far today, so we have this evening to decide where's next.
Yeah, we stocked up on supplies. I think Sarah went a bit overboard, really.
Yeah, there's plenty of groceries in the back there.
Because it's hot, we haven't really had lunch. We just had a little snack, went to walk around the city.
And then you always end up buying more groceries when you haven't eaten and you go to the supermarket, don't you? Think, oh, that'll be nice, You walk out with bloody 2 shopping bags full. So we've already got too many as usual. But yes, so we'll update you when we get there. Can I just add, it's so dry and yellow as you drive through sort of central Spain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to believe that there's a city back there because it's just so, it's like a desert. Yeah, it's not sand, it's like really dry.
It's like the lands are really calling out for the first downpour of I don't know, whether the end of the summer kind of thing.
And then it'll just go poof.
And then it'll go, nice again. Anyway, we'll update you on where we are when we get there.
first attempt is a bit of a no-go. It's very beautiful scenery. You can look down onto this huge lake stroke reservoir, but it's just so hot. And
there's no shade, and we can't actually get into the water.
It's a dangerous scramble down the bank.
So we will continue a little bit further on our quest to find the perfect spot for the night.
Right, come on, let's find this perfect location. Third time lucky.
There we go, right, you can have a quick scrap around here if you want. Well then, dry yourself. Shake. I'm trying to encourage him to dry himself on this nice green grass rather than the dirt. That's what he's eyeing up that dirt there. This is much better, isn't it? It's a huge lakey reservoir. We're surrounded by mountains, and we're just we're just west of the town of Hervas, yes, a little bit north of that.
Long drive, but worth it. You got the sun setting on those mountains, lovely colour.
So now we just have to make a decision where we're going to go after this. I suppose that's the case all the time, isn't it?
North through Portugal or north through Spain?
We could toss
Tricky.
a coin. Yeah.
We'll see.
Anyway, guys.
Find out in the next vlog.
Find out in the next vlog. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all really soon. I was filming at the wrong time again.
Sarah is rubbish. She really needs to learn how to drive so I can film. Sorry, guys.
He's so cheeky, that boy.